I'm gonna just brag about myself for a quick second, right? I'm hoping that it's not gonna be long, okay? Of all, I didn't do no drugs and stuff. I wasn't no drug dealer, no gun dealer and stuff, and no fraud insurance person. No fraud insurance thing. And I mean, whatever they thought I was doing, I was doing nothing. Okay, um, like I did have extramarital affairs, but I never slept with nobody's wife. And I want to clear my name really quickly, right? Jade, the chick that Cash, you know what I mean, Chris Jerome, Smash and so on, and Joseph, forget Joseph, Shadrick and so on. Jade, that chick they smashed. Jade called me. I went to the house and stuff. I knew that her spouse, okay, I won't call her spouse because I can't remember if they're married or not, okay. And I'm being very actual. I cannot remember if Jay was married or not, but I know she was in a relationship with a soldier and he was at JRTC. She called me and I went to the house and stuff, man. And I was really hesitant and so on, okay. And I'm a dude. If she give it to me, I probably will. But at the end of the day, I didn't smash. You know what I'm saying? She started crying, talking about Joseph and so on, and I mean, like, if you go the other direction and somebody crying and stuff, man, you should get limp. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I went back and I told him about that and so on. Okay. So, really quickly, man, right? So, although I was married and I was smashing, blah, 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 I never, so I'm going to make this not kid friendly. I never smashed nobody's wife. And I'm glad about that. It was one thing I could say, man, from the Mosaic law and stuff I kept is that. You know what I mean? And I thank you for not tempting me. You know what I'm saying? All the temptations I get and so on, I'm glad that was not a temptation to sleep with somebody else's wife. You know what I mean? In my military career, I didn't do it. As my civilian career in Fortune, I didn't. I never done it. And as a civilian, um, living a retired life, I never did it. Okay. All right. Let me see now. I want to talk about this stuff here real quick. Uh, One thing about okay, when I say the Illuminati is real, that's why you guys have to be in the connected with the spiritual realm to understand how spirits work and stuff, man. You know what I mean? You know, anything that can manipulate your brain could manipulate your actions. You know what I'm saying? That's Illuminati, man. You know what I mean? And I know you don't understand it and so on. Everybody think it's so physical, like it has to be made. No, they have the people and they use their people. And the people don't even know they're being used. You know what I'm saying? You know? Um, and I seen it too from the vision, man. Because one time at the lunch table in high school, my dude was like, we was making beats and stuff, and I mean making songs and so on. You know, and that's another thing too. Another thing too, like if you sometimes, because music could influence you and stuff, right? People were like, I don't even know how I came up with a song. You know what I mean? But I feel proud because they did it on their own. You really, man? You did it on your own? You know what I mean? Yeah, yes, I get it. You did it with nobody present, but there's a spiritual force influencing you and so on. That's the Illuminati too. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, they're real. They're real. And they use a lot of distractions and so on. You know what I mean? Like, I bet you right now, Homeland Security with the VA will probably think like, no, Joel is us. No, man, they were using you guys. You know what I mean? So you guys using distractions to hypnotize me and blah, 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 blah. They're using you guys as distractions. You know what I mean? That's why I keep saying. I'm like, I want to keep saying because that's consistent. And I mean, I remember seeing in my car when I was angry and stuff. I was like, um, I get it. You guys are physical. My battle is not with you guys. My battle is with the spiritual force. Cause I knew it. You know what I mean? Cause my eyes was open, but I was so lazy. Y'all. Every time I closed the back, I was like, nah, it can't be it. It can't be it. You know what I mean? Cause I wasn't made to walk like this, man. You know, I was sorry, not made. I wasn't trying to walk, spend this to be my lifestyle. You know what I mean? I don't want. I, I don't want to be a preacher man and stuff. You know what I mean? You know. Um, that's why my bishop wasn't up here, man. You guys had the coronavirus and kept him in Trinidad, man. Because I ran to Brooklyn. That's what I run for, man. I run for my spiritual advisor, man, but he was gone. They lock him up. They lock down in Trinidad, man. Bishop John. You guys know what you was doing. You know what I mean? And plus, it was meant for me to grow now. It's time for me to come out of that shell and grow and become spiritually inclined and stuff, man. Embrace it. Yeah, man. They're real, bro. They're real. And like, I'm ashamed to say this, man, but they're racist, man. They're really racist. I mean, I reached on this one here. I guarantee Rothschild and them is Illuminati, man. Oh, sorry, protected. I'm not saying anything hateful, okay? Because that's a curse too. Like that's how you could get hurt. You know what I mean? Because it has strong biblical ties to it. Like if you ill speak about somebody, you're ill speaking about you. You know what I mean? So you hurt yourself that way and stuff. You know what I mean? It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. You know what I mean? I live that life. I could talk about it. You know what I mean? Who God bless, no man curse it. I mean, so I'm not cursing the Rothschild, okay? I'm not cursing the English royal family. I'm not cursing the presidency. Because, bro, I'm loyal to the presidency of the United States of America, so they can't say I'm cursing it and so on. I mean, but you have to be careful how you speak. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta be really careful. Because really and truly, man, we could live among them because they have biblical ties to them. You know what I mean? You know, we just like living in the world of good and evil, man. We walk like there's gonna come a time. There's gonna come probably pretty much every day. Um, Maybe when you get pressured speaking and stuff, that's them also, and they make mistakes. You know what I mean? Because human beings make mistakes too. Okay, a lot of times when um, Homeland Security was doing their stuff with me and so on, like, they was making mistakes. You know what I mean, but they improve on it and so on. Um, I don't know if it was Homeland Security or the Illuminati, but together that's one team. So I'll call it the Illuminati. Um, Came to me in my dream, asked me where did the incident happen in Iraq. You know what I mean? I learn now that they don't have. Um, they could retrace steps and so on. They could retrace your dream, retrace your brain patterns, retrace your like inception stuff. But you're gonna say I'm crazy. I'm talking from facts here, man. Okay, my based on my experiences. Okay, so this is my inferences I'm giving out as facts. Okay, um, but they cannot go longer because if this stuff started back in 2018, right? And it's 2020, so it took, okay, 18, 19, 20. Okay, you could call it 2 years, but I'm calling it 3 years, okay? From 2018, 2019, and 2020. It took them 3 years to figure out, okay? Because before, like about a month or a month and a half, I start seeing people saying like, start talking to your God and so on. And I mean, because they knew in at that time that I was getting closer to figuring things out. You know what I mean? They knew that ste- God been stepping his game up. You know what I mean? But they knew at that point that when I start communicating with God, that's when stuff is gonna start opening up and so on. So they didn't see that till this year, because if they knew that back then, they would not have done this right now. And I bet you we wouldn't have been in a pandemic. I guarantee it. If they saw that back then, they were like, okay, you know what? This dude is the real deal and stuff, man. Let's back off of him. You know what I mean? And I'm getting close to my divorce, man. I don't know. Like they have the means that they could manipulate your mind, make you pick one house over another house. You know what I mean? They can make you pick like a job application and stuff, man. They can make you pick one client over another client and stuff. They have those kind of capabilities and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, bro. So at times when when I went to meet that guy at that Delush guy at McDonald's and stuff, man, he's asked me all these questions about my sexual orientation on all the purchases I made online and stuff. But he's dropping it in codes and stuff. And I mean, when I went back home, man, I didn't know how to beg my wife to drop her drawers, man. She was like, just like that, and I was amazed. I was like, damn, I'm taking that shit, man. And after we did our couple love making and stuff, man. I sit down there for like probably an hour analyzing, like, yo, what just happened here, yo? You know what I'm saying? And I was able to put that together, man. And if they took my wife away from me, man, I didn't get a fair chance. I really did not get a fair chance with my marriage at all. I mean, I don't know if they could fix it or not, because I know they have a strong tie to the Bible, strong principles, like like when you are a soldier and you break certain rules of the army, like for instance, simple as a long fingernails and stuff. You know what I mean? You could get your ass chewed up and so on. If you're out of uniform, you get ass. So like just like how the military has regulations, the Illuminati also have regulations and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, and we associate with the devil and so on because it's kind of like one of those things that you fear the unknown. I mean, like one of those things like um it doesn't make sense. It's a devil. It's a devil. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Major Hype doesn't at time with the Haitians and stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, that's gotta be the devil. It's we 11 minutes. I gotta save that for a different time. I will just say this real quickly. On this earth, we need the balance of night and day. You can't have straight day. You can't have straight sunlight for the entire your entire life. And I'm saying, you'll get sick. And I mean, you will get sick. You have to have the balance of night so you could sleep and so on. And you know what I mean, like like I bet you, man, with true photosynthesis, if plants was to get straight sunlight and so on, they're fry up. You know what I mean? They have to get the balance of night. You know, all living organisms have to have a balance of. Well, on Earth, you have to have that balance of good and evil. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta know how to work with it and so on. You know what I mean? After all, that's what we did. Our forefathers bit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You know what I mean? And they here. They here. They in the spirit form. They use human beings and stuff, man. They here. They exist. You know what I mean? They racist. Yes, they're racist too. You know what I mean? And it's something we, as African Americans, man, it sucks, man, but we gotta live with it and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Um, and they really, I want to say they're corrupt, boy. But I'll blame it on ignorance. If they don't know, they just don't know. You know what I mean? They don't have that capability of, okay, they could control weather. Okay, they give man the ability to control weather. So, um, but they cannot control. They probably could influence somebody election. They could probably influence the people of another nation, but they can't influence the whole entire globe. They don't have that skill. And I mean, that's a skill of God. Yeah, that's a skill of God.